worth $100,000 each, and $360,000 for winning their semi-finals. And that all adds up to $640,000, and the winner of today's match will top that figure up by a further 7. And it is Boris Becker to get the final of the 1996 ATP Tour World Championship underway.
From center. A
look at Boris's parents. Well, yesterday he lost the first set, of course, to Richard Krajicek, and Boris was saying that he found it difficult to get into the match. He seems into this one rather more quickly.
40 love.
And the infrared device that we've got used to all week, showing us the ball was indeed the 3rd successive ace. Well, that's not a bad way to open up, is it? Could be very one-sided if Becker only serves aces. 4 to start with.
First game.
Was serving at 1-4.
From center. love.
Just a second ace.
Well, the most unusual attempt at a drop shot there by Becker, the ball bouncing quite high. Mike DePalmo, of course, was a very useful American player, played the tour, a big left-hander. Sampras this morning practiced with Paul Annacone, and Carl Vestebe was out with Becker.
Signal, 40 love.
Just taking that en route to the net, not much pace at all on the Becker return, chiefly because the serve was that good, just close to 200 kilometers an hour.
Sampras.
Well, you could see Sampras on just about every second serve so far has really given the ball a lot more kick, hitting it much slower, 138 kilometers an hour.
4 games to 2.
And this for one of the bigger second servers around. He's certainly taken a lot off. It might actually pay dividends against Becker because it'll approximate more the high bouncing Krajicek serve. But I think it needs to be a combination of kick and a bit more speed to really trouble the German.
4-2. Seal.
From center, 15 love.
Sorts of recording stars here today.
Right signal.
Good bit of variation there by Becker, because it seems to me Sampras was waiting for the backhand. And although he got over there comfortably in terms of time, his grip wasn't comfortable.
40 love.
Extraordinarily good backhand volley. We've almost said goodbye to Edberg this year. Still the Davis Cup final to play. But Becker seldom hits Edberg like on that backhand. He loves to ride it and drift it up the line.
Another love service game for Becker, and that takes him to a 5-2 first set lead.
Becker führt 5 games to 2. Neue Welle mit New balls.
Very controlled performance so far from Becker.
Yes, I think Becker really on his serve is back to his statuesque best. He always reminds me a little bit of the left hand up of the Statue of Liberty. Not that the left hand is up there, but it's just rock-like, it's tall, and it's pretty massive. It's a really heavy serve, particularly when he hits the inside-out one. That comes with almost reverse swing to the opponent. In the world, he's number 6 in service games won this year in the ATP Tour. He wins 85% of them. The man at number 1 is understandably Sampras, who wins 91% of his service games.
Boris is also, of course, ranked number 6, but if he wins this match, he will move up to number 5, and he will end the year there, of course. The final rankings will come out tomorrow. Of course, it could be a German double, as indeed it was last year. Becker and Graf winning the season-ending championships. New balls, 2-5.
15 love.
And that's what I mean by controlled performance. Not blasting the ball, but beautiful little touches and angles.
15 all.
It's terrific play, and Sampras really dealing with it pretty well. But of course, one of the advantages of returning slowly, if you can, is that the chances are, particularly if you get to the Sampras backhand, that it's not going to come back with great pace, and you've therefore got so much more time for the next shot.
Rising from 30-15.
Very difficult to do off a hard first serve. First serve, you've really got to have great skills, great hands to soften the return when the ball comes through quickly.
40-15.
Thinking about a slam dunk.
Well, that body line serve there by Sampras is, funny enough, something which Becker has been doing a lot to him.
Slobodan Zivojinovic in the front there, having a little chew. And behind him, of course, the Austrian Formula 1 driver for the Benetton team, Gerhard Berger. Lovely low volley from Sampras. But now it's Becker to serve for the set.
So much to admire, and not often you see Becker attempt that. I think that was meant, trying to make Sampras play an even higher backhand volley. That's a pretty rare shot between these two.
Well, simply not enough angle on that from Becker. One step and it was into the hitting zone for Sampras.
And sweetly middled, right in the sweet spot. That will have worn the W a bit thinner on his racket. Well, unusual for Becker to take so long between first and second serve. Obviously, just having a rethink, getting the strings adjusted. It's just a massive, that claw-like forehand. He's really got power on that shot. It's brute force.
Let's first service.
Well, such a solid return there by Sampras. The backhand, which has been much improved. Real signs of it against Felix Mantilla in Stuttgart, and it's gone from strength to strength since then. And the little mishit on the half volley gave Sampras plenty of time. Again, the backhand down the line.
An 8th ace from Becker, and they've been very crucial in this opening set. That's an extraordinary get. An apology from Becker. There was an element of fortune, but it was still a magnificent get.
Now, did he anticipate this or not? Again, Sampras firing it down the line. Becker perhaps just a little late, which is why the apology has come. The ball spinning back. Unreachable.
And it's set point. Becker special to end a very special opening set for Boris. 6-3 after 27 minutes.
First set, Becker, 6-3.
Again, the anticipation.
Well, for a big man to move himself quite as well as Becker's doing here is really quite outstanding. But again, he seems to be on to every move that Sampras makes.
Dry signal. 31.